Now with NSX, for this temporary burst scenario, again, Sai is going to show you how simple this could be and could be done in minutes.
You want? Sure.
I'm going to figure this one out. Magic.
Perfect. So we have an environment that is prepared for NSX here. To create this zone that can span both the pods, you need to create an NSX transport zone, right? We're going to call this global transport zone, and it's going to span both the pods of the data center, which have their own separate VLANs and subnets.
So this basically creates one common compute capacity across the pods.
Absolutely.
Okay.
At this point, we're ready to create logical switches, which is equivalent to a VLAN or a subnet in the underlay. And I'm going to call this like temporary burst logical switch. I'm going to use NSX, and I'm going to place this in the global zone, right? By doing this, we're going to have this logical switch on any hypervisor across both the pods.
So at this point, are we done?
At this point, we just left with one step, Milan.
Okay.
And that is deploying a layer 2 bridge that allows us to bridge this logical switch, or VXLAN, to a VLAN in pod 1. That's just a few more clicks.
So what you're suggesting is you created the common compute pool, you created a switch, which is a subnet, a logical switch, and now by bridging, you're going to take the same subnet that is on the VLAN sitting in pod 1. Remember, it's a traditional environment, the app is already there. Same subnet through that bridge will be extended in logical space.
Yeah, I'm just placing the bridge in pod 1. I'm going to place it on my shared storage. And you can place it on any server in pod 1 at this point, right? You need to provide some management connectivity to the bridge, which I'm going to use like an underlay VLAN. And boom. So that's about configuring the layer 2 bridge. And this is what allows us to configure the VXLAN to VLAN bridge.
So with this, again, with this, what used to take days, a lot of deliberations, a lot of thinking, can be done in a matter of minutes. What did we do? We made the two pods look like one from a compute standpoint. We created a logical subnet, and we connected it to your physical subnet. And so now that all looks like one. Your network and security team did not have to change anything, right? They will be aligned with this from a policy standpoint, because all the north-south traffic still traverses through the same physical network and security framework that they have, right? Again, something that is not possible or very difficult to do without NSX becomes possible with NSX.